Goa's roads are constantly dug up. First it was the Zuari side, now it's Porbori. In a couple of years we will see the roads around Daboli being dug up. So that's a 15-year block of the main connectivity point for any foreign arrival. At which point, there's kind of fatigue about construction for tourists. How are you going to address that fatigue? Because the tourists are not going to come again.
We have both sides of the coin. When you come to a tourism destination, you need to provide the best services. From media also, you all have complained that tourism destinations need to be improvising on electricity, sewerage, other things. And it is our endeavor that sustainable development takes place. If you talk about before 10 years back, before 2014, you look at those roads connecting north to south and you talk about the roads today. You talk about underground cabling which has started, which is going to cover the whole of Goa, so is sewerage. So in that transit, if you recollect, when Margao, the Zuari bridge was happening, we had similar complaints of Zuari traffic being halted for 2.5 hours. Today you are having a speedy drive from north to south in 30 minutes flat, correct? Similarly, as we talk about Porvorim being the most populated area in terms of vehicles, which is also part of my constituency, we are ensuring a daily micro level management with all departments for which traffic is never stuck up, it's a moving traffic. We are opening new artery roads, development is continuous, and we expect that with the coming of the flyover by 2026 first quarter, a lot of streamlining will take place. We have already talked to the Chief Minister that wherever sewerage work has been completed, wherever underground work has been completed, hot mixing has to be done on a priority, especially in the coastal villages where there are roads which have been dug up and need to be done. But when we talk about improvements in garbage, already I think directions have moved. You will find this thing being announced by the Chief Minister maybe in some days or weeks about what has been done in those areas. So whatever has been identified as grey, we want both. We don't want roads to be dug up, but we want the best of electricity. We don't want the water pipelines to be laid, but we want water 24/7. You need to actually appreciate the efforts of the Chief Minister along with his cabinet colleagues and the government working towards development, which has never been seen earlier before 2014. So now in these years we are putting things together, especially as a tourism state. As I agree with you that there are concerns today, but today's concerns are solutions for a better tomorrow. And for what we are talking about, increase in terms of inventory, in terms of Goa being a food capital and many things, stories, Goa will remain as a premium destination because there is no better place than Goa for a person to unwind, whether he is for a domestic tourist or international. There is no better place for a fellow who has traveled to Goa earlier in his college days to come and re-look at those nostalgic moments he has lived in Goa. There is no better place for a youth who's got a family and wants to be partying at the same time spend some family time. He will not find a better place than Goa. As a wedding destination and for MICE conferences, Goa has been growing steadily and in the right manner. We are working with the Chief Minister to make Goa in terms of policies as a single destination, single window for weddings and events which will allow a lot of ease of doing business for the people who are promoting MICE and weddings. So as we start plugging the things which have been there and putting development in perspective to promote tourism, we are also highlighted here the Chief Minister's intervention with departmental secretaries, directors to take up these concerns which are supporting to tourism. So when we talk about tourism per se on an influencer, he will talk about everything possible on the earth. If I ask the same influencer, whichever tourism destination he has gone, he must have faced certain challenges in those areas also. We also travel, all members sitting here and all of you, my friends must be traveling domestically or internationally and finding your own challenges in the place where you go as a tourism destination. But that doesn't discount the vastu of that place, which is very strong. And I think the appetite that we Goans as Goinkar have to ensure to give that hospitality which we say is in our blood, nobody can take that from us. We are here and we will be the way we are to promote tourism in the right manner, in a sustainable manner, and keep it as a premier destination with contribution of every stakeholder trying to improvise on the services to make it a better